Today's tutorial, how to create a PDF viewer in VB.net. Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. In today's comprehensive tutorial, we're going to build a full-featured PDF viewer application using VB.net and IronPDF. This viewer will be able to load PDFs from files, URLs, and even HTML content with navigation, zoom controls, and printing capabilities. Let's dive right in. First, let me show you the NuGet package manager. As you can see here in Visual Studio, I've already installed the IronPDF library. This powerful library gives us all the PDF manipulation and viewing capabilities that we need for this project. So now let's take a quick look at the form design. The interface is clean and functional. At the center, we have a large picture box that will display our PDF pages. At the bottom, there are navigation buttons, previous and next, with a page label showing the current page. On the right side, we have zoom in and zoom out and print buttons. And at the bottom left, there are three buttons: load PDF for loading PDF files, load HTML for converting HTML to PDF. And then there's also a text box with load URL button for loading web pages. And the status label at the top shows the current operation status. So let me open the form1.vb file and walk you through the code. So at the top, we're importing necessary namespaces, including system.drawing, system.io, IronPDF, and system.threading.task for async operations. In the class, we declare several variables. Current PDF stores the loaded PDF document. PDF bitmaps array holds the rendered page images as bitmaps. Current page tracks which page we're viewing. And zoom level controls the zoom percentage starting at 1, which is 100%. In the constructor, I've hidden the license configuration in a region. The form1 load event handler runs when the form first loads. It calls update status with the message ready to initialize the status label and sets the progress bar visibility to false, so it's hidden until we need it. The update status method safely updates the status label text. It first checks if invoke required is true, which means we're calling from a background thread. If so, it uses invoke to run the method on the UI thread. Otherwise, it directly sets the status label .text and calls refresh to update the display immediately. The show progress method controls the progress bar visibility. It also checks invoke required for the thread safety. If the show is true, it makes the progress bar visible and sets its style to marquee for an animated effect. And what this does is this provides visual feedback during long operations. The load PDF button _ click async event opens a PDF filtered open file dialog. If a file is selected, the button is disabled, the status is updated to loading, and a progress bar appears. Await task.run executes load PDF from file on a background thread. On completion, the progress bar hides and a success message displays. Exceptions are caught, hiding the progress bar and showing an error message. The load PDF from file method runs on a background thread. First, it updates the status to reading PDF document and loads the PDF using PDF document.fromFile with the provided file path. Then it updates the status to show its rendering pages and calls rasterize to image files. This method converts all PDF pages to PNG images using the wildcard pattern page _*.png, where the asterisk is replaced with page numbers. We then create a new list of bitmap objects. For each image file path return, we update the status showing which page we're loading, read the file bytes, create a memory stream from those bytes, and construct a new bitmap from the stream. Each bitmap is added to the list. Finally, we convert the list to an array and store it in PDF bitmaps, reset current page to 0 and zoom level to 1, and use me.invoke to call display current page on the UI thread. The display current page method renders the current page in picture box 1. It checks for valid PDF bitmaps and current page. If it's valid, it gets the page bitmap, calculates zoom dimensions based on the zoom level, creates a zoom bitmap, and then assigns it to picture box 1. If valid, it gets the page bitmap, calculates zoom dimensions based on the zoom level, creates a zoomed bitmap, and assigns it to picture box 1.image. It updates the status with the current page, total pages, and zoom percentage. If no bitmaps are loaded, it clears the image and sets the status to no PDF loaded. Finally, it calls update navigation buttons. The next button _ click event handler checks if PDF bitmaps is not nothing and if current page is less than last page index. If we're not on the last page, it increments current page by 1 and calls display current page to show the next page. The previous button _ click event handler checks if current page is greater than 0, meaning we're not on the first page. If true, it decrements current page by 1 and calls display current page to show the previous page. The update navigation button manages button states. If no PDF loaded, PDF bitmaps is null. It disables both navigation buttons and set page label to no PDF loaded. If a PDF is loaded, it enables previous if current page is greater than 0, enables next if current page is less than last page index, and updates page label with the current page and total page counts. The load URL button _ click is an async event handler. It gets the URL from URL text box and trims white space. If the URL is empty, it shows a message box asking for a valid URL. Otherwise, it disables the load URL button, updates the status, shows the progress bar, and awaits task.run to execute load from URL on a background thread. After completion, it hides the progress bar and shows a success message. The load from URL method handles URL to PDF conversion. It updates status to initializing Chrome render and creates a new Chrome PDF render object. It enables JavaScript with enable JavaScript set to true and sets the CSS media type to print for better rendering. The status is updated to indicate that this may take 30 seconds plus, and it adds a 3-second render delay with waitfor.renderDelay to ensure that the page fully loads. It then calls render URL as PDF with the URL to convert the web page to a PDF document stored in current PDF. And finally, it updates the status and calls load PDF bitmaps. The load HTML button _ click is another async event handler. It disables the load HTML button, updates the status to generating PDF from HTML, shows the progress bar, and defines a hard-coded HTML string with a simple hello PDF message. It awaits task.run to execute load from HTML with this HTML content on a background thread. After completion, it hides the progress bar and shows a success message. The load from HTML method converts HTML to PDF. It updates the status to rendering HTML to PDF and creates a new Chrome PDF renderer. It calls render HTML as PDF with the HTML content string to generate a PDF document stored in current PDF. It then updates the status and calls load PDF bitmaps to process the pages. The load PDF bitmaps method renders PDF pages using rasterized to image files, updating the status page by page. It reads each image into a memory stream, creates a bitmap, and adds it to page list. Once loaded, it converts a page list to PDF bitmaps, sets current page to 0 and zoom level to 1, and calls display current page on the UI thread. The zoom in button .click event increases the zoom level, surprise. It uses math.min to add 0.25 to the current zoom level, but caps at a maximum of 3, which is 300% zoom. It updates the status to show the zoom percentage and calls display current page to refresh the view with the zoom level. The zoom out button _ click event decreases the zoom level. It uses math.max to subtract 0.25 with the current zoom level, but ensures that we don't go below 0.5, which is 50% zoom. It updates the status to show the new zoom percentage and calls display current page to apply the zoom change. The print button _ click event handles printing functionality. It first checks if current PDF is not nothing, meaning a PDF is loaded. If loaded, it updates the status to preparing to print and calls get print document on the current PDF to get a print document object. It creates a new print dialog and assigns the print document to it. When show dialog is called, if the user clicks OK in the print dialog, it calls printdoc.print to send the document to the selected printer and updates the status to print job sent successfully. If canceled, the status shows print canceled. Any exceptions are caught and displayed in a message box. All right, so let's run this application and see it in action. I'm going to hit the run button now. And here we go. Perfect. Here's our PDF viewer application. The status shows ready and all our controls are visible and ready to use. So we go ahead and click the Load PDF button. I'll select a 3-page PDF document from my files and watch the progress bar. All right, excellent. The status now shows PDF loaded successfully, 3 pages, and we can now see the first page displayed beautifully. Let me click the next button, go to page 2. Beautiful. There we go. The page transitions smoothly, and now you can see the page indicator showing page 2 of 3. Let's go ahead and click Previous to go back to page 1. Perfect. Works flawlessly, and we're back on the first page. All right, next, let me test the zoom functionality. I'll click Zoom In. All right, look at that. Page has zoomed in to 125%, and you can see much more detail in the text. Now let me click to zoom out and bring it out to normal size. And there we go, back to 100%. Let me show you the print functionality. I'll click the Print button, and boom, the window Print dialog has appeared. You can see all the standard print options, print range, number of copies, and collation settings. I'll cancel this for now. So let's test the HTML to PDF feature. I'll click the Load HTML button, and perfect. It displays Hello PDF with the text, "This is hard-coded HTML PDF test." The HTML has been beautifully converted into a viewable PDF format. Finally, let's test loading a web page as a PDF. I added the following URL in the URI box, google.com. So let me click the Load URL button, and the application is now rendering the web page to PDF. And there you go. The Google homepage has been successfully converted into a PDF. You can see the Google Doodle, the search bar, and all the navigation elements perfectly preserved. And there you go. That's it. We've successfully built a complete PDF viewer in VB.NET using IronPDF with file loading, HTML conversion, URL capture, navigation, zoom, and print capabilities. We hope you found this tutorial helpful. Don't forget to subscribe for more useful tutorials from Iron Software. And if you'd like to get started with IronPDF, please sign up for the trial on the site, continue to download, install the package, and experience the power of our software firsthand. Click the link below in the description. Try it out for yourself.